Hello, and welcome to Smooth Race Tunes with King POSH. Today I want to show you guys this tune on this 1966 Ford number 2 GT40 MK2 Le Mans. As you can tell, the rear rims are bigger than the front, but if you actually will look at the tires, it really doesn't matter. Now this thing is pretty wicked. It's got some fat, massive rear tires for all that crap. So who really cares about the rim size? Alright. Of course, you got the smaller rim size in the front because that's where the car turns. You know, where you turn the wheel and the front wheels turn. Either way, that is why it is. You have more grip in the front because that is your turning point. Looks like I can actually go into here. And you can actually see that beautiful engine. Now the car looks rusted. That's the paint job I went with. It looks good. For some reason they decided to paint the rims too to make it look old as well. And we can even go into the front of this. Now if you have got this car through the Forzathon, I'll show you to you. It was only 300 points. It was pretty cheap. But yeah, this thing is a beast. So, you know, you guys have, from what I can say, is 9 hours. When you see this video, it'll probably be, 5 hours. That this vehicle is still available for what it is. And it's an amazing car. So I decided, I'm going to show you guys this awesome car. And I said basic all-wheel drive race tune. That's because I hardly even had to tune it. And it sounds amazing. And it looks amazing. Inside and out. I did not share this tune. There is no share tune. Alright, so when it comes to tuning the car, it's right there. Okay, you'll see it. But yeah, we're going to see what it can do. Now, this thing is pretty fast. The only thing I've done to this is show you guys the top speed. This is an A800, right? And this is what I can pull with it. So you can go 202 miles per hour in this, and then it stops on a dime. It really does. It's very quick to stop it. Now I am doing my bow thing. So 202 miles per hour, A-Class 800. Yeah, it's a fun little car. So I can't wait to show you guys. I haven't taken it for a race. I really haven't. I just figured it'd be good. It goes about 164 right there in first. Seems pretty good. Card on the brakes. Open that up. Alright, so we're going to do Classic Racers Autumn. Sure, why not? I don't care. We're going to rock this. We have other cars that I have. There's a 245 horsepower one. This is 485, 475. Weighs 2,890 pounds. There's a whole lot of racers here that we pick from. Like this one. This one's pretty sweet, That's another A800 that I have. And yeah, if you guys ever want to know what all I have for these racers, that's another phenomenal car right there. Absolutely. That's my S1 900, but I don't have a shared. As you can tell, there's no tunes up. This is my quickest car that I have in the game. That one gets 0 to 60 in under a second. But yeah, there's so many cars I have here. But yeah, so we are going to take out, this one. And let's just see what it does. I don't know. I made it bare minimum on the tuning. Like I said, I wanted this thing to hit 200 miles an hour, stay stock as possible, and yet still stay in an A-class form. So if you want a cheap A-class, this is it. This is 300 Forza points. I'll show you guys when we're done with this race. But let's just see how this is on extreme difficulty, just to see how it goes. Yes, I'm just using a little controller here. Oh, I mean, we are quick off the line, you know, on the brakes. I really don't want to hit them. I want to be, and it looks like it's raining, so we're going to have some tail issue, even though we have all those massive rubber in the back. You know, we want to play it safe. Haha. Either way, we might grind here. Nope, I'm gonna, a little bit. Oh, you got, oh, you guys want a sandwich? Thank you. Anyways, so extreme difficulty, usually what you get on the regular map. This isn't bad. You know, now if you're like the Fortune Island, you know, you'll have to deal with a lot of expert ratings, but these are really for off-road purposes. You know, this is mainly for on-road over here, on the tarmac, on the road, whatever you want to call it. This thing is handling really, really well. The brakes are really solid. Look at that. Just grips. You guys are right behind me, but still pretty far away. Alright, I'm going to push it around that turn. Have to counter steer just a little bit. Off the throttle. We're okay though. It is wet out there. What do you expect? You know, we're on the ultimate clean racing. Alright, and across the line. Great. What was my time? Under 101 minute and 60 seconds. Not too bad for the A800. There's my new chicken suit. And I got a wheel spin unlocked. How cool is that? But yeah, this thing is awesome. Really good. It really is. Now if we go back to, I guess, you know, the festival, we'll go in there and I'll show you guys where this car is. You only have 9 hours. You know, I'll show off the video. I'm going to upload this video as soon as possible for you guys. So if you get a Forza Thun shop right there, and I already own it right there, it's 300 points. See, I have 5,675. And for 300, that's not too bad. This one, 200 might be cheaper, but here's the problem. Any major tuning into this car, if you even try to make it all-wheel drive, you will not stay in the S2 class. You'll go instantly to a X class 999. I've tried everything with it, so this is the best deal of the week. So if you definitely got this car, definitely check it out. I want to show you guys, you know, I'll show you guys here the tune of what I at least done to it. Like I said, this thing is bare minimally stock. It's got a 200.5 mile per hour top speed, even though you can get 202 out of it. Alright, 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, 0 to 107, not too bad. And I'll just show you guys the tune, but you're gonna see like this on the gearing. The only thing I touched was the final drive. As you can tell, everything in here is pretty stock. Okay, all I did was touch the final drive. The tail only went out negative 0.1, just to see what to do. Because if I went 0.2, it took my top speed down to 204. Yeah, 200.4, you know what I mean? You know, so 200.5, that's where I wanted to go. Alright, so you could mess with this, even make it even better. Let's see, does it? Yes, there it is. So just go with that. That works. Anti-roll bars I didn't really touch. You know, everything is how it should be. I believe I did lower it all the way down. And there is downforce to the rear, none in the front. And I found that 335 works pretty darn well. So that's what we did. There is no brakes to worry about. And your differential is the all-wheel drive differential. It has not been changed. There's 65% going to the rear. Alright. Yes, absolutely. That 7.0 will go with it, you know. I don't know if it'll be any different, but, you know, we won't notice it. You know, we're going slow here. That's not gonna, you know, you can really tune this thing to be tight. Look at that, how hard that thing just wanted to turn right at the end. It's not too bad. Boom. Anyways. What did I do to this to make it a A800? Goes 200 plus miles per hour. Let's get into it. So we got the all-wheel drive drivetrain in here. Alright, stock. Alright, stock. Non-adjustable. Stock. Tire compound. 255 in the front. Maxed out 375 in the rear. Okay, rims. I forget where they are, to be honest. Alright, so I'm going with the Ashanti AF134s. These are the heaviest rims in the game. Usually, you know, I like to run my TC105Ns. That's an 80-pound difference. As you can tell, it goes to an S1 804. You know, so, you know, we are losing 80 pounds with this. Okay, so we got 16s in the front. Alright. Yes, you could have gone lighter. That is an option, you know. Or you can go heavier. See, that goes right up to an S1. But I figured the 16s were closer to the big size of the rears that are 21s. You know. So, it is what it is. I mean, the car's it's not shared. You guys are able to change anything you want to. You're seeing what I'm doing. You know, it is what it is. Alright. So we got a race clutch. Stock driveline. Race driveline would save you 11 pounds, but then you go to an S1. We don't want that. Alright, we got a race transmission in here. And a race differential. What else could you really want? You know, we got stock brakes, and they stop very quickly for being stock. You got race springs, and then you got rally springs, and then soft springs. You know, there is no, at least there's no drift kit on this car in the first place. You know, so I really haven't made a drift tune for it yet. You got the anti-roll bars for both the front and the rear. You got a full roll cage because it's a race car, right? Race car! Either way, you know. And then a stock weight reduction, you know. So you're only saving like 350 pounds. What's really going to hurt to just leave it stock? Okay. And everything here is going to be pretty much stock. You know. That's just how it is. And it still goes 200 in 0.5 or 202 miles per hour. That's pretty impressive. It stops really good on stock brakes. It's quick off the line. It wins races. What else do you want? You got massive rear tires back there for the ultimate grip. You know, you could go in there and make the rims smaller. Why not? You know, save you some more. You know, you're not. Look at that. It's even quicker. Look. So yeah, definitely quicker. All right, I'll go with it. And it still keeps it in the A800. Yes, absolutely. So there you go. See, I even saved even more. That's what tuning's all about. That's what upgrading's all about. Finding out what's the lightest way to go. You know, I just wanted to show you guys basically that, you know, if you guys definitely get this for 300. That's excellent. All right. How much is this car in general? You know, 1966 versus the 300. Let's go to Ford here and see how much this thing is. There it is. There's Ford. Okay. All right. So we need 1966. Is it even available? Yes, it is. $10 million for this car. 300 points or 10 million credits. You decide. You know. Yeah. That is a phenomenal deal. It's a 795. Look at that. 795. Rear wheel drive. Alright. A class 795. Mine's an A class, only 5 points more. All wheel drive goes well over 200 miles an hour. What more could you want? Alright. The car is lighter and it is good. So definitely pick this up. Save yourself $10 million and pick this up. This is a phenomenal race car. Alright, we're lighter, you know. It turns pretty darn good. And I mean, you can really get into tuning this car. You don't have to go 200 miles an hour. You can really deeply tune this car. And you might have a top speed of, you know, 200, maybe 199, 198, 195, 180, doesn't matter. You're going to have a solid A-class race car that can destroy people in speed. Most cars don't hit 200 miles an hour when you're in A-class, you know. So, I mean, you really got to look at that. And look at this. I'm already up to 171 going across. 173, you know. 184. Take it off-road a little bit, you know. See what it can do. It probably doesn't do that great. I mean, it's got stock tires, but it's got such big tires in the back. You know, you might have to take it slower. You know, you might go off a little bit. But it's not bad. You have that massive tire compound in the back for the reason that if you do have to take it off-road, you don't have to worry too much. You have that grip there. It's there and it's waiting for you. So, yeah. It's a little dark here. We're just going to throw it back to the festival. And then we're just going to call it a video. So, hey, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely hit that like button. Definitely get this car. Save yourself 10 million credits. It's an absolute beast. One of my favorites. It's probably in the top like 3 or 4 of the best A-class cars I have. And that tune that I gave you, you know, that's a great starter tune. That's your basic A800 all-wheel drive tune. And you can just use that and work with it and just tweak things. Tuning is fun. Just tweak. Enjoy. You know? See what you can do. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Stay speedy, my friends.